Morning. Trump's on, so we're going to hold back here till we start, while Trump is talking. He may say something. He did just say pharma tariffs, huge pharma tariffs are coming, so that's interesting. He also said some semiconductor tariffs. SPX is up 13, it's running. AMD, nice pop. Avago, nice pop. Oracle, huge pop. Palantir, amazing. Circle looks slower. CoreWeave trying. MicroStrategy doing nothing. Microsoft, nice pop. Meta, decent. So let Trump talk, and I'll be back here in a minute, okay? So let's Trump talk, okay?
With India, what people don't like to say about India, they're the highest tariff nation. They have the highest tariff of anybody. We do very, very little business with India because their tariffs are so high. So India has not been a good trading partner because they do a lot of business with us, but we don't do business with them. So we settled on 25%, but I think I'm going to raise that very substantially over the next 24 hours because they're buying Russian oil. They're fueling the war machine.
He just says he's going to pound on India some more.
A lot of deals signed. I don't know. I thought India was imminent. I'm not sure what the sticking point is. But let's just, since we don't have all day, we got to talk China. Well, the sticking point with India is that tariffs are too high. Now I will say this.
Guys, we'll start in a few minutes once Trump's done.
They will give us 0 tariffs, and they're going to let us go in. But that's not good enough because of what they're doing with oil. It looked like you were going to have a meeting, and people were talking about it with President Xi, and then you went out of your way to kind of say other people are saying, I think you called it fake news or something. It looked like you were indicating that you were unhappy or that talks had broken down, and we've had a couple of frameworks or some positive moves. And China, we've had a lot of success with other countries. China is a big deal and not quite the elephant in the room, but certainly an important trading partner. Where does that stand? Will there be a meeting between you and President Xi? Anything planned at this point? What's the sticking point now, and how optimistic are you that we get a conference? Well, I can have a meeting. We have a very good relationship, but I didn't call for the meeting. He called for the meeting. So the fake news and that Donald Trump wants a meeting with China. No, I don't want it. No, he asked for a meeting, and I'll end up having a meeting before the end of the year, most likely, if we make a deal. If we don't make a deal, I'm not going to have a meeting. I mean, what's the purpose of meeting if we're not going to make a deal? But we're getting very close to a deal. We're getting along with China very well. I will tell you, you had a point when I had
getting along with China very well.
And I put in the fentanyl. I actually said to people, where are we now with China, by the way? Because I kept adding more and more. They said, sir, you're up to 145%. I said, you got to be kidding. So I sort of tried to bring it down a little bit. But when it was up to 145%, meaning we were doing 0 business with China, China was collapsing. I don't know if you know that. You haven't reported it if you do. But China was collapsing. China is very reliant on the United States. My relationship with him is very good. I think we'll make a good deal. It's not imperative, but I think we're going to...
Guys, we're waiting to start still. Trump is talking.
Trump really wanted to go there. No, I don't. It's a 19-hour flight. It's a long flight. But at some point in the not-too-distant future, I will. And just to end this conversation with China, I have a very good relationship with President Xi. Always had, other than the COVID moment where I was very angry with him and essentially didn't want to talk to him, frankly. Because, it did come out of Wuhan in all fairness, which I was saying from the day.
Coin is way down, guys. We told you 4 to 6 week avoid. If you don't pay attention to this 4 to 6 week avoid, don't know what to tell you. I mean, it just works. It just works.
They respect us a lot. They didn't respect Biden. They thought he was a numbskull. They couldn't believe he was the president of the United States, and neither can anyone else if that happens.
That's okay, Tom. If Trump wants to talk, let him talk.
Journals reporting that you're prepping an order that they say would punish banks that discriminate against conservatives, including potentially Bank of America.
Punish banks.
Actually talking to Brian Moynihan here later today.
Okay, guys, let's get going here real quick. SPX is up 13. We're going to start right away. We're going to give you the numbers right away. Basically, we got to see what Trump is going to say here. But who knows if he keeps going for 30 minutes or not. So let's just keep going here. SPX up 13. Very straightforward here. That 13, you add it to yesterday's gain, and you recovered all of Friday. So you got 63.52, 63.81, 6,400, and underneath 6,300, all the way to 62.51. Avago 301, 309, Nvidia 181, 189, CrowdStrike 461, 466, Oracle looking better, 262 beast. AMD earnings today, 187, 200, 209, underneath 169 if it's bad. UPST trying to go, 91, 109. Carvana, 382, 351. Palantir, 177. Wow, 177. Lilly, 791 up, 681 down. Circle, 159, 151. Coin, 301 down, 291. 332 to be better. Goldman Sachs 731. AppLovin looks like 509. Jesus. I like the 150. I like the 450s, but they're $11, so can't buy them. Wouldn't do that. Meta 783B, 786 will rip it. SMCI earnings coming up 65 if they pop it. CoreWeave 113, 119 earnings next week. MicroStrategy 400, 409. Tesla 322. Microsoft 549, 551, 556 beast. Okay, Trump is still talking, so we're going to cut this short, see what he says. Everybody have a great trade day. See you, Jay.